Hey guys, and welcome back to Strategically Small. In this video, I'm just going to show you the research that I did for the full year prior to moving. So I'm going to start here with Nairobi. First, you want to look up the exchange rate because you want to have a fixed price in mind for your US dollars on what you are willing to spend or what you can afford to spend. So here we're just putting in a cap of 50,000 so we can see here what it is in shillings, so that when we go over to the site, we can then sort the site based on lowest price, and then we can just look at things that are available within our price range. All right. So Nairobi is unique that they have a lot of inventory online. So this is one of the good sites that I was checking out. Nairobi was a second option for me, and I really used this site to just investigate what was happening there to see what was available. Now, I also recommend that you look at some of the best neighborhoods if you're not familiar with the country. I'm familiar with Nairobi because I lived there for 4 years, but I still find that some of these articles are helpful to give you a sense as to the best neighborhoods that you should be looking into. So here you can see they have a list of different neighborhoods, and we're going to use this as a guide as we're going through the website to see if the properties that we're finding within our price range are falling within these neighborhoods. All right, so let's head over to the site now. What we're going to do here is just take a look at a few listings. So this one looks interesting. It is well below the price range that we put as the cap. And you can see it's a studio apartment. But as you can see, it says that construction will not be finished for a while. So here it says it will not be done until May 2022, the completion date there. So you want to read the descriptions just so you can see what's happening, because this is a bit far out. And if you're looking to move right away, that may not be feasible for you. So let's take a look at another one that hopefully would be completed sooner. So this one looks interesting. The pictures look nice here. Now, Kasarani is not one of the areas listed, so I would then do more research about this specific neighborhood to get a better sense as to where it's located, where is it close to, the proximity to CBD, downtown, to see if this is a good investment or not, okay? But you could see the square footage listed there, and you can see that they have a lot of valuable information. So all of these websites tend to be quite informative. All right, so let's continue our search here. And this is literally what I did over that whole year prior to moving to Rwanda. I thought that this was the best thing that I can do if I'm not in the country. And please be aware that even though this is what I recommend, never buy anything just based off of what you're seeing online. This is just a research tool so that once you land in the country, then you can do your research on the ground to verify if it's a good investment for you or not. All right, so here we have another one-bedroom apartment, and this one looks quite interesting. Doesn't have as much information, but it definitely, I would do some more research on this one just to see if it's something that is in a good area and if it would be a good investment. All right, and then moving further down. Now this is, to be honest with you, this is one of the ones that I was going to be checking out if I moved to Kenya. This is in Kilimani. As you can see, when we look at the neighborhoods next to that, Kilimani is one of the ones that's listed. So I already know this is a good neighborhood. It's a studio apartment, and you see the square footage here is 430, and it's a very good price range. It has a lot of amenities. So this is one that I need to find out more information. It doesn't have a completion date, so I would need to contact the developer to find out when this will be done. and as to get a sense for that. And if you're looking not for your own residential purposes, but for investment, you can also find out more about, they say the return on investment is over 10%. So you would want to find out more information on that. All right, and as we're continuing the search here, I'm going to check out the 1-bedroom in the same development to see if I can get a little bit more information on that development. This is the same one in Kilimani. Of course, the 1-bedroom is much larger, but the pictures here, the renderings look very nice. So, of course, this is just what they anticipate it will look like. So I would like to see the actual physical photos. And it says construction ongoing, completed December 2021. So again, you want to take a look at a lot of these listings to get a sense as to the completion date. Also the payment terms, a lot of them have payments that will be made in tranches. So you want to get a sense as to, do they want 30% upfront, 40%, etc. All of that should be listed, and if it's not, then you can always reach out to the developer and find out more information on that. So yeah, this site is one that I heavily used for Kenya. I thought it was quite useful. And of course, you should also research all of these neighborhoods. This is just one article that I pulled up, but I would then go into more heavy research per neighborhood that's listed. And I would also look at a couple other articles to see if the neighborhoods that are listed match up, or if there are some that are different. But yeah, let's take a look at this one. Studio apartment, again in Kilimani. Kilimani seems to be a very popular area. This one looks a little tight, but let's see what the square footage here is. So it says it's over 400 square feet, which I thought it would be less, but yeah. So they have a lot of information here that you can check out, the amenities, the features. So yeah, it's a very interesting layout. So this is probably not one that I would check out just because the layout is not the most conducive for what I would be looking for. But yeah, everyone has different tastes, so that's why it's good just to gauge and do your research online. So let's now move over to Rwanda. Now, I'm going to do the same search here, and I'm just going to show you a few things. So we're first going to get our price range for the currency converter. I'm still going to use the same 50,000, and we're going to see what that is in the Rwanda shillings. And that's going to be the cap. And I use this number as a hard cap. This is just a number that I use. Whatever your number is, make sure it's a hard cap. Do not go beyond that number. Anything that falls outside of that is not to be considered, period. So let's start out our search here. Let's take a look at this first one for 23 million Rwanda francs, which is roughly 23,000 US dollars. So this one is a new development, clearly under construction, but they don't have any information here about when it will be completed, has it been started, all of that. Now, again here, if you're not familiar with the area, you want to look up the best neighborhoods in Kigali, and here we have the Kigali neighborhood guide. They have a number of different areas that they recommend that are very popular. So I would use this again as a rough guide to compare the properties search against, okay? So I would have to find out more information about this one. There's not a lot of pictures and there's not a lot of information listed. So I would go to the developer. I see here it's Plute Properties, so we're gonna head over to their website shortly just to see if we can find out more information. So this one looks like a very good option. This is the most popular area, Nyaturama. in Kigali in terms of the expat community. And the pictures here look very nice. I know this development, and this is something that I would definitely consider had I not found something else. So again, you would want to find out more information. This is a completed unit, so this is not under construction, which is great. You can move in right away, and you would need to contact the realtor to find out more information on that one. So again, my cap is, I wouldn't even look at this last one because that's above my cap. So the last one I would look at is this one for 48, and this would be the only thing that I would consider. Anything above 50, I don't even look at because I'm very strict with my budget, and I'm not going to be entertaining anything outside of that range. So yeah, this one looks interesting too. I would have to do more research on this area, Kagugu. This is not one that I am as familiar with, so I would have to talk with the realtor to see. And I don't see Kagugu listed here on the neighborhood list, so that would warrant some further research to find out more information on that. But the pictures look nice. But I'm just showing you, this is what I do. I normally, after work, for that entire year, I would come home, I would spend at least an hour researching online, and just to get more familiar and understand, so that as soon as I arrived in Kigali, I already knew 5 to 8 properties that I wanted to see, and I handed them to the realtor and we went to go see them. So the more preparation that you can do beforehand, the more prepared you will be once you hit the ground. So here we're going to a developer website. I'm just going to show you one development here that is interesting in terms of the pricing. This one is in Kanombe. Kanombe is close to the current airport, and it's not as convenient. It's a little bit more remote than some of the other areas. So I think that's why the pricing here is a little bit more reasonable. But as you can see, 42,000 USD, and this is for a 1-bedroom apartment. And this is the renderings here, the drawings. And I've been over to see these units, and they're nice. But again, the location is just not as centrally located as some of the other neighborhoods. But the price is looking good. So depending on what you're looking for, this may be a viable option for you. So again, you can contact either the developer or your realtor to find out more information on this one. But Phoenix Plaza and this developer, they have a whole bunch of other developments that are much higher priced, so I didn't bother showing you any more of those. And the last site we're going to check out for Rwanda is Abahuza. And as you can see here, you can change the currency to USD, and then you put your price max, and then it will filter the results based on the information that you inputted on top. And this one is interesting. It does have a lot of single-family homes that are available within the price range that we're looking for. Now, for me, single-family homes was not what I was looking for. I was looking for more apartment-style condos and studios, so that's what I was looking for. But as you can see, there are a lot of single-family homes that would meet this price range. Now, of course, you would have to then see where they're located. A lot of these are in Kanombe, which again is a bit further out. They have a lot of property for sale as well, the land. So this is, there's a lot of options to look at here. So you can spend a lot of time researching and figuring out what is best for you. A lot of people come and they buy land only, and they proceed to then build on the land. That is a great option. That's not something that I did, but I still think it's a fantastic option that may end up saving money if you have the right contractor over time. So research all those options and see what will be good for you. And Imali.biz is another good option. I'm just going to show you this one quickly. This one, you can just click on property and then you can sort it from low to high, and then you can see what's available there. But yeah, there's a lot of websites. I think out of my research, by far, Kenya has the most comprehensive inventory online. Kigali did not have nearly as much, but there's still a lot of information out there. But once you hit the ground, then you get the real sense as to what is available and what is not. So yeah, internet research can be very, very helpful, not only for you, but also for your realtor, because I was able to present my realtor with all the information right up front. Now we're gonna head over to YouTube because this is such a useful resource, okay? Africa Investment Guide is a site that I thought was very helpful in terms of Rwanda, Kigali specifically. Now, he is a realtor. This is not the realtor that I used, but all of the information that he posts on his channel is about real estate, and I thought that it is very, very, very informative, and it's something that I think you can use as a resource. He lists all the pricing. He does a lot of land deals as well. Again, I have not worked with him, so I'm not recommending him, but I am recommending that you check out his channel because I think that it is very useful. Now, as you can see, there's one here that let's take a look at this one with the condo. And, you know, as you can see, this one is listed for under $25,000, a one-bedroom condo. Now, this is something that would catch my eye. I would have to do more research on the area, but certainly there's a lot of information, not only on Google search engine, but also on YouTube. So you want to check out a lot of different places. Now, in terms of Kenya, I thought this channel was very informative. Property Show Kenya. They have a lot of videos. They don't list the pricing in the title, so you have to click on the videos to get more information, but they provide a lot of useful information. So as Kenya was always my backup option, I also checked out a lot of these videos here about the real estate available in Kenya. So guys, research, research, research. This is the point I'm trying to get across. If you're really serious about relocating and repatriating, the more research you do, the better off you will be.